you can hear an emphasis on the open G string, and I think he's grabbing that on the way up. Okay, and then solo number 1, still melodic, man. 1:41 in on the A string, open 2, 3, rest, slide to 7, and then once you get to 7, you'll go 5 on the D and G, pinch harmonic 7 G, and then 5 hammer 7, pull 5, slide to 4 on the G. It's a cool little riff already. Right? And then after that, palm mute 7 G. He's arpeggiating a D major shape, but it's a G chord. Check it out. Palm mute 7 G, and then go 8B 7E. Let me check something here, Mike. I had another setting, believe it or not, called Humans Being. Kid you not, it's on my Rocktron. But I thought for the intro and the other parts, that other one worked good. But let's go ahead and do this. Too much effect, the volume of it. Okay, so from the arpeggio, you'll go 7, 8, 7, G, B, E, 10 E, pull 7, hammer 10, pull 7 to 8B, and then 10B, hold, bend, release. So you have alright, moving on. Top of page 4, 1:47 in, pinch harmonic, the 9G. And I don't have a whammy set up in flat tuning, Mike, so, but pinch that, bend it, and then with the whammy, I know you got one, go down, up, down, up. It kind of sounds like this. Or you'll go, but that whammy will do the second 2 swoops. Pinch 7G vibrato, and then a quick 5, 6, 7. It's kind of tough to hear. You don't have to put that in there on the G. And then that leads into 1:49, the tapping part, and you're gonna go 8B and hammer 13, tap 17. You're gonna do that 5 times. And to fit that in the groove, oops, my hand was out of there. Alright, so then he was testing all of his players on this part. Watch, you gotta go open B, hammer 3, hammer 8, kid you not, and then tap 12, and then descending with it, pull to 8, pull to 3, and do that 4 times. So it's that's crazy stretch, dude. But that goes 4 times. And then pull off to open, hammer 3, tap 8, and slide it to 20. And then you're gonna pull that off to the 10th fret. When you get to the 10th fret, bend it, whammy down, whammy up. 1:56 in. Oh, this is the octave breakdown, and you're really gonna have to focus in on this part to hear his timing in it. It's got this Steve Vai type of vibe to it. They're all octaves here for the most part. 5E, muted A, 7D, and you can probably drop your volume a little bit. It's still distorted. Maybe use your thumb and slide to 7, 9, and then drop to 7, 9, A, and G. Remember, we're doing octaves, so we're muting the in-between string. And go slide that up to 9, 11, and then slide that to 10, 12, go to 9/11, slide to 10/12. So you have and then palm mute the 7E to 7/9 AG again. You'll see your rest in your tab. Slide to 10 and then slide to 14. And then from the 14, slide to 12. So it's slide to 10, 12, and then strum it. Slide to 9/11, and then hit the 9/11, do a half step, bend release. And then slide to 10, 12, so it's 7/9. This is still on the A and G. Most of it is. Slide to 9/11. Rest, slide to 5/7. And then whammy up and slide to 7/9. So it's like that type of vibe. Slide to 2 to 4. And then 2 minutes 7 seconds in, I'll mute the 7E again. Jump down to the 7/9 AG octave. Slide to 10 and 14. And then 14, slide to 19/21. Way up there. 2 minutes 10 seconds in, go 14D. 16D twice, half step bend release. Pull rest, pull up to 14. 14, slide 12, slide 14. And then we're back to octaves, but now he's on the E and D string, so it's 10E, 12D. Slide to 12. Slide to 7, slide to 10, slide to 5, slide to 7, and then pick the 9 vibrato it, and then slide. Okay, back on the A and G string, 7 and 9, slide to 10, 12. Well, you're going to slide, I'll give you the root note, it's probably easier to follow me that way, and then from there go to 14, so 7, 10, 14, so it'll go. Yeah, to 14. And then 12, 14. So it's. So you can see how he's sliding a lot of these octaves without strumming them. And that gives that real subtle approach to it. And then rest, slide to 10, 12, and then hit it. Slide to 9, and then strum 9, 9. Rest, slide to 10, back to 9, 11. Top of page 5, we got 6 pages total. Slide to 7, 9. Rest, slide to 5, 7. Strum 5, slide to 2, 4. And then an open high E. You'll hear that ring for a bit. On the A and G string, more octaves, 7, 9. So I'm going to give you the root notes. Slide to 10, strum 10, slide to 14. And then back to 12. So rest, slide to 10, 12, and then hit it. Go to 9, 11, and then strum the 9, 11, slide to 10, 12, and you're going to go back and forth like it's about 14 times. Just go by feel on that. He's doing like a. He also sounds like he has a sustainiac type pickup, so it's keeping this stuff volume-wise pretty nice for him. And then do that with whammy, but go a fret behind each one of those. So 8, 10 AG, and then whammy it and slide up to 9, and then 9 slide to 10 with the whammy swoop. You know what I mean? So just a depressed whammy, about 1.5 inches down, hammer the octave, but it's fast. It's tricky, but that's Ed, right? That part, it'll go about 16 times or so. And then 2 minutes 41 seconds in, you'll go 12A, 14G, still doing octaves. Slide to 10, 12, and you're going to do that 4 times. And then 2 minutes 43 seconds in, grab that pick again, 2A, 4D, it's just a B power chord, 8 times. Take your middle finger, pull off the open E string and dive bomb it, so it's. It's not real loud, but you can hear him dive bomb it. 2 minutes 47 seconds in, we're going to go 15 on the B and the open high E. This is interesting, man. You're gonna hit him, bend the B string, and then 3 times as it's there. And he's gonna do this thing where I put 11 times of 4 hits after that without a pause. So the first one is like, and just keep him steady now, but he will drop down, go back up. So I put descend, ascend on that. The only time the pause is there is that first one. Then you'll see double dots saying 11 times. When you repeat them, don't put the pause there, just keep going. 16th notes. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. Oh, this is cool. Tap 12 on the high E, pull off to open, hammer 3. So it's going to sound like this. Then go to the B string, tap 12, pull open, hammer 3, tap 12, pull open, hammer 5. So you have it's awesome. Alright. After that, tap 12 on the high E again. Open 3, 12. Pull open. Hammer 5. Hammer 7. Pull open. So those 12s are all your taps. So. And just work on them in subgroups, Mike, when you do them. Anyways, this is different, man. Different type of approach on this than usual. Or is it? Because it's Ed. The next part, you're going to hammer to 3 on the B out of nowhere, and then hammer 5, pull 3, pull open. Like that. And then pick slide 7E up to 12. In other words, you'll go. You'll hear it, just take the pick. Once you get to 12, pull it to an open. And then he does like a descending one. 10th fret on the B, slide down, pull to open. Alright, not a big deal. But that open will, kind of as part of the next riff. 2G, bend, release, pull to open. Or, to the 2G. Bend, hold, release, pull open. So. And then 3 minutes, 2 seconds in, this part's crazy. 5th fret on the B, open high E. These are all downstrokes. You don't stop at all, but think in groups of 4s. Let's see. Ridiculous crazy. Sounds like he's doing it on one string and it just keeps going and going, but obviously that's impossible to do. That high E is consistent through all of it. Just memorize your B string notes, which is 5, and you'll do them 4 times. So memorize 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19, 20, and 22, and just do your, he does 4 per fretting, and he's bending the whole time, so it's a timing thing, right? When you get to your 4th one, you're doing like a whole step, right, at that point. Anyway, that's great. That's great. Top of page 6, series of repeats, and then you end on section 2. That just fades out. That's the whole but then I put some of the outro solo because you need a whammy for a lot of this, and you know, the main key parts of Ed stuff that's highlighted was mixed a little louder than this. This is kind of hard to hear some of it. But 405, go 14 on the G. You're gonna bend a whole step and then drop it a half step, and he does that. I just put etc. because you'll hear a, or it'll be a. And then 411, so it's like 6 seconds of that. You'll go. It's a cool little blues riff. 14G bend, hold, release, pull to 12, and then 14G twice, bend, and then up 12G, down 14D. Vibrato. So it's cool. A lot of attitude. 4 minutes, 14 seconds in, fret 22, high E, bend, release, and then do it again, but 4 fret bend, so a 2-step, and then 22 bend, vibrato. So, and then 22 on the E, bend, release, pull to 19, and then 22B, bend, release, pull to 18, and then 22B, 3 bends. Actually, you'll go. Yeah. 20B half step bend, and then 21G slide. So that 20